Hello everyone! I've received a lot of positive feedback on my last guide, which I'm really thankful for. So I thought I should make a guide on how to farm universal endgame weapons effectively. As before, there's a bit of a setup that we must do before we can get to farming. Endgame weapons with proper traits will take a while to get, so the setup will make the grind just a little bit less tedious. Now, if you do not already have a level 60 Skell, you're gonna want to craft either Skell frames, either the Layla Queen or the Anduzias Hades. Now, the level 50 version of the Hades that you can buy in the shop will probably get the job done as well. But the difference in power is quite apparent, so I've gone with the level 60 version of those skells. Now, after you have crafted your skell of choice, come over to the shop terminal, Skell Weapons, or back weapons, and then we are looking for the Phoenix. It's this one exactly. This is the one we will be using for the first farm place to get our other main weapon for the entire setup. So buy one of those. Now while you are at it, also do get a few shields, namely the ranged attack up shield and the ranged accuracy up shield. Get one of both and equip those to your Skell as well. So that's all we need for now. We just need the Phoenix, ranged attack up shield, and ranged accuracy up shield. You can ignore the ultra faunus layers I have on this one. We will not be using them at all. They're completely useless. You don't need to add anything else. That's all we need. Just this baseline right here. So then, yet again, as in my last tutorial, do get the full treasure sensor gear for 3 of your party members, as this will increase the chances of dropping higher level gear for us. Full set of the treasure sensor gear that you can buy in the shop. Now, let's get to the actual first farming spot. We will be moving up here to Cauldrus and TP to the FN side 513. Once you're here, go to your Skell and turn around. Just kind of fly over this mountain here. Come down. And on this U-turn right here, you just kind of want to lower yourself down on the rock formation. And here are those Milsadi Savages. And these guys will drop our Diskbombs, our main weapon. Now when you're here, you can just wait for a little bit, so 2 more of them will spawn. And then you're gonna range attack up shield, range accuracy up shield, and you're just gonna press Phoenix. And this should clear all of them. Just like so. And now we are just looking for the disc bombs, and we have already got some. It's this weapon that we're looking for, and you're going to want to have 2 of those actually. You would want 1 disc bomb with the trait custom MSL mag up, and another one with the trait thermal attribute damage up. So just go rinse and repeat the strategy. Exit your Skell, return to Skell, and do the same thing until you get 2 disc bombs with the before mentioned traits. So this is how it's supposed to look. You're gonna want one with MSL mag up, and then another one with attribute damage thermal. Equip the one with the mag trait to your left side arm and the one with attribute damage to your right side arm. Now the Diskbomb bug has already been fixed in this version, but that doesn't really matter. When we're already here farming one, we can already also farm the other, right? It doesn't take that much more time. You don't need to farm the thermal one, but better be safe than sorry, right? While you're already here, might as well get both of these done. Alright, we are back in New LA. After you have acquired both of the disc bombs that you were looking for, go head to the terminal, as we will be crafting a few augments. Engineer augments, and then Skell weapon augments, enemy exploit augments, and we will be crafting the insectoid slayers. Now these are really cheap. You should have a bunch of materials lying around if you've already beaten the game. I would recommend the minimum of 3 insectoid slayers, but if you have more, might as well craft more. These can't hurt, they're really cheap, and the more the better, right? It'll just increase our damage and make farming even faster. Now, for the next one that we will be crafting, it'll get a bit more expensive. We're gonna want to come to weapon mod augments, custom weapon attack, and then craft 3 of those custom weapon attack XXs. Now these will need bonchellium, hence why it's more expensive, but we will be needing 3 of those, just to make sure. These are universal, so if you're ever planning on taking on other enemies with your Skell, you can always use those. So it's worth to get those. You only need 3 for this setup, so not much more required. Then once you have crafted all the augments, go to your Skell gear, Skell weapons, and equip 3 of the custom weapon attack ups to your left Diskbomb that has the MSL mag trait, and then 3 insectoid slayers to your right one that has the attribute damage thermal trait. Now if you have crafted more insectoid slayers, you can just kinda fill all the rest of your slots with other weapons and just fill them up with the insectoid slayers. Right here I have ultra fauna slayers, but I can just change those up to insectoid slayers. Oh, there we go. And while we're at it, also do look for spare weapons that have the attribute damage thermal trait. If you don't have any lying around, that doesn't change too much, it doesn't matter. It's nice to have, but you don't need to go out of your way to look for them, right? So just add as many insectoid slayers to all the other spare weapons that you have. I will only be using 3 just to demonstrate that you don't necessarily need more than that. It's just nice to have more, as it will speed up the process just a little bit, right? Now, once we have this set up, this is all we need. We are done with the Skell setup, and we can get to farming the endgame weapons. So now the question is, how do we even know what kind of weapon that we're looking for our build, right? There are a bunch of weapons to choose from, and in the description below I will leave a link to a XenoWiki page that has all the weapons listed that can drop from the enemy that we will be farming, or just in general all the end game weapons, and you will just have to sort of click through all the weapons to see what kind of attribute they come with and what weapon traits they can come with. It is all listed on the website, so just look for the weapon that you want to make a build on, and then I recommend going with ether attribute weapons, since they will let us take advantage of the core crusher skill. And just look for the weapon that comes with favorable traits up, right? So for my potential Blossom Dawn sword, I'll be using the Ultra Diamond Spada. since it comes with melee attack up and potential boosts, right? Now that we have decided upon which weapon that we want to farm, for this example I'll be using the dual guns. We will want to change our class to a class that uses said weapon. So for me it will be the Full Metal Jaguar, since it comes with dual guns. Change to that class. If you want to, let's say, farm a longsword, you're gonna want to change to the duelist class. For a shield it'll be Bastion Warrior, and so on and so on. Make sure to change your class to one that uses the weapons that you're looking for. Then also make sure to have 3 active members that are also using the weapon that you're looking for. So for dual guns it'll be Alma, Liesel, Celica, since they all use dual guns. Once you have that, open your map, and then we will be moving to Noctilum, all the way at the top to the Divine Roost at the FN side 206. Go get to your Skell, and then we will be flying up inside of this big plant right here. Where Choker will be waiting for us. So just lower yourselves down to the side so that he doesn't aggro you immediately. Doesn't matter if he actually does, just lower yourself down here. And then switch to your left Diskbomb and just press attack. That's all you need to do. He goes down in one hit, just like that. And then you can do this on repeat. Exit your Skell, return the Skell, and rinse and repeat until you get the drops that you are looking for. So switch to your left Diskbomb, press A, and just watch him die. There's nothing you need to do. It's just this. Now as you can see, this is with the setup that has the minimum amount of insectoid slayers. So nothing, this does nothing, nothing, Ultrafauna does nothing, does nothing, does nothing, right? If you were to equip more insectoid slayers, let's just do that real quick. Change these for the insectoid slayers. This will make it even more consistent so that he goes down with just a single hit of the disc bombs. Just like this. As you can see, we are getting a bunch of dual guns. And you can just kind of mute the game sound if you want, you know, pop up a YouTube stream on your second monitor, or just pop on some music in the background and just do this on repeat until you get what you want. As you can see, there is a chance of us getting other random weapons. It's not guaranteed to get dual guns, but we will most likely be getting dual guns. Oh, sadly we aggroed all the others here, so let's just kind of use Phoenix real quick. Oh, there we go. It's gonna take a while since we killed everything, but you get the gist of it. Just kind of come to the side of Choker and just let it auto attack, and you can just kind of sit back and relax. Alright, so that will conclude this video. I hope that I was able to be helpful, and I hope that you have the best of luck on your grind to getting the proper endgame gear. thank you very much for watching, and please do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye!